The neighborhood dudes think I know go, but they don't know. Girls at school think you's a fool, but they don't know.
What's poppin' YouTube? It's your girl AP.
Tony Tafar.
And we're back at it again. What's poppin'?
A lot of stuff, man. A lot of stuff.
Alright, guys. We got a bit of a... What is it? Is it story time or what?
This topic today is why we broke up. A lot of you have been asking us. I know you're interested in it, and
yeah.
we kind of hide it from you.
Yeah.
We've got to tell you.
It's being noticed. Like, people notice.
Yeah. We kind of act like everything's so good, you know. We've done it before. We're not gonna act like everything's so good. We're gonna tell you the truth. What happened? Just give a little insight on what happened. So pretty much what happened is the last whole month, me and Asia have been fighting a lot, and it wasn't just normal fighting, like little arguments and stuff. It was doing like every day, like every hour, like just arguing, fighting, and just not getting along and stuff. And I know the reason behind it. The reason is because we weren't communicating with each other. It was just like if she did something, I'll get angry and keep it to myself. That's me. If she did something and I get angry, I'll just keep it to myself. I wouldn't go talk to her, you know. I'll just keep it myself, and I won't tell anyone, or just stay in the room angry all day. And she'll come and say, "What's wrong?" And I won't talk. I won't open up, you know. And yeah, that's one of the reasons why we was fighting. And the thing with her,
it was little things and big things. Like, it was a mixture of stuff. Like, some arguments were just pointless, and some of them were over stupid things.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what Tony said. So we've just been arguing a lot, and just what he said. Communication is such a big thing as well. We both, like, even though we live in the same house, we see each other every day, we talk every day, we're not actually talking, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, our communication was off. I think we both knew our communication was off, and like we just thought like it would fix itself without actually talking about it. And sometimes when we would talk about it, it would just lead to another argument, so we just keep putting it on the back burner, hoping like it would just, I don't know. I don't know what we thought.
So then she went. Her original plan was to go to Brisbane, back to Brisbane to visit her family for Christmas, just to spend Christmas. And when she went, I told her, "Don't come back. I don't want to see your face right now." And then I said, "Yeah, don't come back." And then she told my mum that she was gonna come back, and I said, "No, I don't want her around my house, or our house." And then while she was there, I still didn't talk to her, still didn't contact her at all. I think she tried to contact me the day after, and I didn't accept the call. I just left it, I was being stubborn. And that's one thing that I'm known for, being stubborn, Like, even if it's killing me inside, I will never give in, Like, I can go without talking to someone for the rest of my life just because, I'm stubborn. But, while she was there, the second last day when she was there from Monday to Friday. So on Thursday, I went to Mum's house.
But I hadn't seen you since last week.
Yeah.
Because he went away, so I hadn't seen him.
Because I was in Sydney. Me and my brother Brandon, we hosted a club in Sydney, a nightclub, and I was there.
That's probably the longest I haven't seen you too.
Yeah. And I went in and I hosted a club in Sydney, me and my brother, and I came back and then I didn't see her since. Like, she came. Just before she left, she came to say goodbye and try to give me a hug, and I was still like pissed off. I was like, "Get out of here, man! I still want to see." And I opened the door and I shut it now.
I was trying to be stubborn too, but no one can beat this man. And if we're having a stubborn game, no one can beat this man.
It's not a good thing, but
it's not a good thing.
I used to think, it's a good thing. Like, they come back begging to me or running back to me, but it's actually not a good thing.
Yeah. So I think when he was in Sydney, I went to his mum's house because we were arguing, we weren't talking. So I was like, you know what? If he's gonna be stubborn, I'm gonna be stubborn too. So I stayed at his mum's house, and then when he came back, I stayed there for, I think, 2 nights.
Yeah, for 2 nights.
I stayed there for 2 nights, and then, like, on the following day I was leaving. I was coming back to, I was going back to Brisbane, and I was like, fuck this. Oh, can I swear?
Sure.
Who cares? Anyway, I was like, oh, I can't leave Melbourne without saying goodbye to him. Like, what happens if my plane crashes or something? Because I always tell him, I always said to him, we can't, I always say, like, don't go anywhere being angry with each other because, like, we don't know what's going to happen after. And I'm the one who always says that, and I'm the one that was being stubborn too. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to go there, and I was just pretending I was coming to get my bag, but really I just wanted to come and see him. And I came, he was sleeping, he looked so cute. I was just looking at him and in my head I was angry, but at the same time I missed him so much. And I tried to wake him up to say like, I'm going now, like, love you, bye. And then he was just being stubborn and he was like, leave, I don't want you here, rah, rah, rah. And then that just like made me more stubborn, if you know what I mean. Like it just made me more angry and more stubborn. But I still keep trying, like I still keep trying to like kiss him and say goodbye and stuff like that. And then he just didn't want to bark, pretty much. Anyway, I went back to Brisbane, and then when I went to Brisbane, I tried to contact him and he wasn't answering my calls, and I was dying inside. I was dying, and what happened after that?
Then
we ignored each other for a few days, like
yeah.
by force though. Like it was definitely by force on my end. Like every bit of me wanted to call and text him and whatever, but I refused. And then I think on the Thursday, because I came back on the Friday, on the Thursday I was just like, you know what, it's not worth it. Because literally we argued over nothing, like something so small, so stupid, and it just got blown out of proportion and just became one big thing over nothing. And
yeah, and then like the second, like I said before, the second last day, my mum told me to come over to visit, just normal visit, you know. I think it was on Boxing Day. She told me to come visit, and I went there. And then as soon as I saw her face, I knew something was up. And then like she was ending my big lectures. She's like, cause my mum loves Asia. Like she loves her. She said this girl's a good girl. My mum was crying for her when she left. Like I'm meant to be crying for her. Mum's there crying. Mum's full saying, no, like goodbye. I'll miss you. Love you. And yeah. And so I went there. Mum said, come sit down. So I don't care how big you are or whatever, you know, how old you are, you sit down, this to your mum. And that's true.
That is true.
It doesn't matter how, you know, how old you are. Oh, that's the way we're brought up, you know. And then mum sat me down and just said, you know, they just told me everything you've been like doing towards her, and like how you've been talking to her, your dirty language, talking like, you know, talking like you're talking to like a guy from work, you know, not treating her with respect and stuff. I just remember when you were young how we brought you up in the church, because when we were all brought up like, you know, church every Sunday, you know, go to youth and stuff. And I just remember like how I raised you. Like, now what if Adrian goes back home and, you know, he finds out, like her parents find out like how you're acting towards it, they're gonna think that straight away they're gonna look at the parents and say, you know, they weren't brought up well. And then mum said, she said like it makes her look bad, you know. Like, it does make her look bad. It looks like mum didn't raise me well, but I know that mum used to really, you know, take us to church every week and, you know, tell us how to, you know, use our manners when we go out in public and how to treat old people with respect. And that's something that I really know, but I don't know, I just kind of changed.
I think for the most part, like you are a very respectful person.
I always show respect to everyone, but because
I think we just became really comfortable with each other.
Yeah, I became a bit too comfortable. Like she was just like Brandon, like how me and Brandon, we swear each other because, you know, we're close like that. But I don't want to like treat her like how my relationship with my brother, like with her, it's not good. You know? I can't say what's up, motherfucker. Just, you know, what's up, cockfucker, something like that. You know, I can't say that, you know, but that's the way I was started talking to her and stuff. You know? She started crying, and that's when I realized like it's serious, you know, like you gotta, you know, act how mum has raised us, and yeah, that hit me hard, and I was like, fuck, you know, I'm making mum look bad. It's not just that, I'm putting myself down, like, you know, like I know I was brought up better than this. Like I used to read the Bible and all stuff when I was young, and as you grow up, you know, you mix with the wrong crowd and blah blah, you get caught off. Especially with social media these days, you know, like, you know, it changes you, but it shouldn't change you, you know. If you got, if you're brought up well, like when you're young, you know, you should keep it like that the whole time.
Yeah.
Like even when you grow up, it doesn't matter, you know, how popular you become or how many followers you still have your faith in God, like, no matter what, you know. And yeah, that's one of my goals for next year, to, you know, build a relationship with God back again, and to attend church and stuff back again, because that's something I need, because I haven't been in church in I haven't been in church in a long time, and I kind of miss it, you know, and I miss praying every night and every morning. So yeah, and I feel as if that will help us, especially if we go to church together. That would really help us.
Yeah. So a couple things as well, like on my end, I realized our time apart, because we always spend like literally every second of the day with each other, except for when he goes to work, but even then, like, I'm asleep and then he comes home and then it's like all day with each other.
Yeah.
And I think like on my part, I was super clingy to him, like very, very clingy. And I would say like I became like, I got insecurities. I don't know where they came from, because usually I'm not an insecure person. Like, I'm very confident in myself, but I think, I don't know, I hadn't been in a relationship for so long, and then I met Tony, and then we got into a relationship. I don't know, they just past insecurities from past relationships just, you know, came up out of nowhere. And then I just started to overreact and just, you know, blow things out of proportion and act not in a nice way, I guess. And always, I don't know, I feel like sometimes I blame you all the time.
No, I don't know.
I don't know, but we
Just me. Look, the thing is, with me, look, I'm a very serious, but I get angry as well at the same time. I don't know.
He has a serious nature. That's just one thing about Tony. He's got a serious nature.
I think I know what it is. With me, I'm either like, I've got two moods. There's nothing in between, you know. Like, if I'm feeling like, you know, like no energy, like
He's serious.
Just in a bad way, like, yeah, serious, or I'm very happy. Like, just like full hyper, you know, what's up, yeah, blah, 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 stuff. But there's nothing in between for me, you know. I don't know why. Yeah.
That's one thing I noticed about his personality too. And me, I'm the complete opposite. Like, I'm so chilled. I'm so chilled, and I find everything funny. And like, when he's in that serious mode, like, I'm still in that joking around, laughing, this, that, you know what I mean? I think that sometimes annoys him. But unintentionally, you know what I mean? It's not intentional, it's just my personality. And I think that's another thing, like as we live, like, because we live together, like, we start to learn things about each other's personalities that we didn't know at the very, very beginning, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And there's like qualities about each other that we learning to love as well. Like, we might not, like, I don't mind that Tony's a serious person, but like, it's just something that I have to like adjust to, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I think, and these people ask me why you're so serious. Even I've seen the comments on some of my videos. I think it's the reason behind it is because I'm always thinking.
He's a big thinker.
Like,
yeah.
I can't stop, like, all day, like the whole day I'm thinking about, like, what I'm gonna do. I'm getting older, blah blah, my future, blah blah, all this stuff. How ways to make money and all that stuff. It's always in my head, you know. Like, I always feel like my time's running out and stuff. I'm getting old. I'm 23 now, you know, and I don't know. Like, I don't know. I just feel like my time's running out, and I got to do something quickly. And you know, that's how I started this whole social media. Because I know people make a living off it and stuff. You know, that's really putting stress on me. You know, and, like, getting older. Like, my parents, you know, or when someone asks me, "What are you doing for life at the moment?" You know, I'm always thinking about that stuff, my future and stuff. But
Yeah.
That's what's running through my head all day. Like, you know, it's even especially now this time before 2019. Like, I'm so focused and so serious on my stuff. You know, I want to take it. It's like I want to treat this whole social media thing like an actual job. You know, like 9 to 5. You know, like, it's my job. It's not something I just do for life. It's something I take very seriously. You know, because I got to set up my future somehow. You know, and I think that the social media thing works good for me.
Yeah.
You know, it just comes natural to me. You know, I know how to. You know, I know how it works. I've done my research and stuff, so I'm pretty confident that I can do whatever I say I want to.
Yeah. Anyway, I think like that's pretty much the gist of what happened. We had an argument. We had a disagreement. He got a bit hot-tempered. I overreacted. End of the day, we came back to each other.
Yeah. After Mum spoke to me, that just opened up my eyes. You know, like, no matter, like, throughout the whole process of this whole thing, you know, never forget who you are and like how your parents raised you, and always remain the same. You don't need to change for anyone and blah blah. Don't try copying other people. Just be yourself. So, moral of the story, guys, of this whole argument, blah blah bullshit we had. I want to say, don't think stubborn is cool. You know, it's not a cool thing. You know. And another thing, very important, communication. That's one of the most important things. If you can't just sit there and be angry, you know. I know a lot of us guys, you know, we got, you know, hot temper, but sometimes you just gotta, you know, let it out, speak to someone. If I can't speak to you, I'm gonna speak to my mum. If I can't speak to my mum, I'm gonna speak to my dad, or like a close friend, you know. It's always good to let it out, because if you keep it inside of you, you know, you're just gonna freaking sit there all day in your room, mad, or you know, just being negative towards everyone, and it's not a good feeling, you know. Like it actually, like, it makes it even worse if you just keep it to yourself. You gotta let other people know how they're meant to know. Once you let them know, I'm pretty sure they're gonna understand.
They can work on it.
They're gonna understand and say, oh, if you're not happy about this, I will do this, or you know, I'm gonna change the way I do this, blah blah blah. And yeah, so.
On that note too, like, it's normal as well for relationships to have arguments. So don't think like on social media, I don't want people to like always see us as like this really happy lovey-dovey couple.
No, I don't know what people think we're a perfect couple.
I know. We read DMs sometimes, especially that last month when we were arguing a lot. We were reading DMs, people like, oh, you guys are goals, this, that. And me and him were looking at each other like...
I know, like, alright, on social media it might seem like, you know, it's all goals and like, you know, it's perfect. There's no perfect relationship, you know?
Yeah.
There's always stuff, you know, there's stuff going on behind the scenes. Like, we might post a video like we're all laughing and stuff, then after 10 minutes later we're freaking want to kill each other.
In separate rooms, angry at each other.
Yeah, so it's not just us. A lot of all these other YouTube couples, they all think that, you know, that everything's all good and all perfect and stuff. There's always going to be like hard times and stuff behind the scenes, you know?
Yeah, and we wanted to like take this time to get personal with you guys and let you guys know what's up.
We want to be real with you, you know? You're not going to say, oh, we're always laughing and stuff, you know? We're not always, you know?
But that's normal. It's just like a normal relationship within it, like with you and
especially the young ones, yeah? They think that it's like, you know, relationship goals. Like, I can just hug her in one video and just laugh and it's a relationship goal. That's not, come on. Or just put us back, like a music in the background, you know? Just us smiling.
And look each other in the eyes.
Just looking like this and just, oh my god, goals. Come on, man. Set out some real goals. Real goals to build up your future, you know, do it together. You know, some real goals that actually, you know, look after your parents and that kind of goals. Not a goal where you're just looking in slow motion, looking at
slow motion.
Watch, they're probably making a video like this right now. But yeah, come on, guys, let's be realistic here. Anyways,
I can see it already. Waiting for that edit. Let me know.
These people make edits of us, you know, but we do appreciate the time and effort that you put into it. But come on, we're not perfect, but yeah, we're gonna give it another crack. So,
yeah.
But anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for today. Hope you liked that video, and that's a little insight on what really happened. And I hope you can learn something off this and, you know, apply it to your life.
Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's your girl AP.
Turn to fart.
Until next time.
Peace.